Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to work on setting up my new Deluxe monthly planner by Erin Condren. This is a 12-month planner. It goes from October to August because I ordered it during her 25% off site-wide sale and I just wanted to start using it right away. If you watched my last video on setting it up, we did banking and credit card information and then my bills at a glance. I'm covering this up because obviously I've filled it in since then, so I don't really need to give out any of that kind of information. But today I'm going to set up on this next page my, it's a bill tracker and a daycare expense tracker because I do get to claim, I guess, my daycare expenses for the year on my taxes. But also, I like having this bills tracker. I have it in my life planner, but I feel like it should be in my budget planner. So let's just get started. And I kind of, I'm not super worried if it matches or not, but I kind of want it to match, and I pulled this Woven Wonder washi out of this Plan for Tomorrow, Celebrate Today Classic Collection Sticker Book Edition 4 from Erin Condren. So my last large strip of Woven Wonder is here, and so I just want the patterns to kind of match. On the daycare expenses, it's not going to be the same, and that's fine. I'm not worried about that. I do need to grab my, peeled that off and I wasn't even ready for it. So I do need to grab my markers, or I guess the dual tip pens is what they actually are called. It's just, sometimes it's easier to call them markers. 6, okay. Sorry, I was a little unprepared for this. Alright, so I've got purple, orange. I think I'm going to use, well, I kind of want it to match, so I think I'm going to use this pink, actually. And I'm going to write up here, annual bill tracker. Now I can lay down the washi. Let's see where I put that. Alright, that is cute. Okay, so, let's see, how can I do it over here? Alright, so, I'm going to have, I guess I don't need that for now, so I'm going to have the, bill payee. And then, let's see, I start in October. So we're going to do, I gotta make sure that I have enough spaces, because I did this one on the dot grid. And so it's a little easier to judge where I needed to be. So, we'll just do October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Alright, I did space them out a bit too far, I think, in the beginning. So they are closer together there at the end, and that's fine. It's just mostly so that I know, like, I just check it off if it's paid. And that way I can have a little bit more peace of mind. And no, my bills don't go all the way down to the bottom. And I'm sure they won't by the end of September, but there's not really a reason not to put the lines all the way down, honestly. So we're just going to do that. Just makes it a little bit easier. And I did it this way just to follow the planner months. There's no point in starting it in January if I still have to track these months, and I just can't start it in January here and then start marking off October, November, December over here. Like, to me, I just can't do it that way. So we just did it a little bit off, and these boxes just get further and further apart. This is why I need dot grid, apparently. Alright, so there is all my lines. And we can just go ahead and fill this in. And I get a little, like, super redundant with tracking my bills because I've got my bills at a glance here, and I'm going to have a bill tracker here, and it's going to be in my budget a million times. But that's fine. I mean, you do what you have to do to make it work for you. And for me, repetition is definitely important. And for this, I'm just doing the bills that I have right now. I'm hoping by the time September rolls around and I move into my new one that some of these bills will be gone, like community health. These ones might be gone, the storage shed, and there will probably be some stuff to replace it, just because I do have a lot of debt, which is kind of why I wanted to start doing these, because I know that I'm not the only person who was financially irresponsible and racked up a substantial amount of debt in my 20s. And like, I'm only 26, and it's the amount of debt I have just kind of scares me. And I also have a bunch of student loans, and I'm going to put in parentheses where these pay from, just so I can keep an eye on that. And speaking of Capital One, I definitely forgot to write that in, so we're just going to do that here. And this will get super repetitive also, because I'm going to put daycare here, and then I'm going to have a whole page for daycare expense tracker. But that is just fine. And rent. Alright, now obviously October hasn't started, so I haven't paid any of these bills yet. So, and in the same video, I'm just going to keep going and do this page because I don't want to have a bunch of short little snippy videos. And this side will be super short. So we're just going to move over here, and I'm going to pick a new washi. And I think I'm going to come over here because I want to use this teal because I love this teal color. So I think I'm going to end up using this washi or this one. But I better write down what I'm doing or like what the page is for. So we're going to do this goes through most of 2019, so I'm going to put alright, 2018, 2019, and this will be a little bit different than like my other trackers, because this is not going to be like a check box, and I want it to span both years in total. So we're going to lay this down. Alright, so with this, I want it to be trying to think of how best to do this. I think I'm going to split it in half. Maybe I'll do I'm just going to split it in half and have half for each year. So okay, so then I've got month and amount. And I meant to leave an extra line so that I could like specify to myself which side was which, but I mean I should be able to figure that out. Alright, and this one I'm going to put this one for the calendar year, and then I'll go back through my records to fill in for the previous months. And I think, honestly, even if you don't get to claim this expense on your taxes, it's not a bad idea to track it anyway. And that way you can kind of see like which months it fluctuates most. I'm not going to fill in that side because I don't need it yet. For a few more months anyway, but that way you can like see, like I know in months with a lot of holidays, December, January, the daycare expense actually goes up because I get state assistance for my daycare costs, and is not covered. It doesn't cover like the holidays. And it doesn't cover any time that the daycare is closed, but here, when the daycare is closed, or and it's with a lot of the daycares in the city, when they're closed or when your children are not there, you still have to pay for the day. And so months where there's a lot of holidays, or if I'm on like vacation, my cost is higher than months where my son is there every day. And I don't know that I'm going to do anything with this page down here, or this section down here, but that's all I'm going to do for this page right now until I go back and fill this in. But anyway, I think that's it for this video. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can keep updated with when I set up the rest of this Deluxe Monthly Planner. And that's all for this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.